Whatever you do, do not spend the coins that you see in this video because they sold a whole lot more money than their face value. If you find one of these coins, make sure you hold on to it and get it potentially certified or at least looked at by multiple experts, because the last thing we want to happen is for you to find one of these coins and you sell it for too little amount of money. Let's take this coin for example. This is a 1919 1 cent Lincoln coin. Now it sold for $468. I won't spend too much time on it, but it was graded by NGC at an XF40, meaning extremely fine. That means this coin went out into pocket change. It was out in circulation before someone noticed it, kept onto it, and was able to turn 1 penny into $468. This coin sold for $504,000, but more on that in a minute. This coin right here sold for $30,550. This is a 1968 10-cent Roosevelt dime. This is also a proof coin. Now, a big difference between a proof coin and a normally issued coin is the fact that a proof coin is produced differently and it looks much different. You can see a proof coin is much more shiny than a normally issued coin. This coin should have had an S mint mark, but it does not. That is one of the biggest reasons why it sold for so much money. That and the fact that it graded at a 68 grade, which is only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70. Now, you may notice some gashes and nicks on the coin. That is actually on the holder. If this was me selling this coin, what I would have done is I would have paid for a reholder fee so it wouldn't look like this. I can nearly guarantee that if this coin didn't have all these scratches on the holder, it would have brought more money. It's a no-brainer. So make sure if you grade your coins, you keep the holder safe and don't scratch it, because even a scratched holder can decrease the value of your coin. The moral of the story on this coin is, if you have a 1968 coin that's a proof, that's the big point there, it has to be a proof coin that is missing an S mint mark, you're in for a real treat, because $30,550 for this coin, $32,900 for this 1949 D/S Jefferson nickel coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 with the full steps on the back. Quite a mouthful there, but let's go to the steps on the back. What are those all about? Well, if you have an uncirculated mint state coin, which means it never went out into pocket change, you can typically find these in collections. That is where you're going to find a coin with the full steps on the back. So the reason why collectors like collecting these type of coins is because they are very hard to come by with the full steps. That's because the full steps are the highest point on the coin and they get worn down the quickest. It's the hardest area for the mint to strike clearly. So if you have full steps, make sure the coin is in uncirculated condition like this coin. Another big area is the back right hand side of the coin. There's a small mint mark. That is where the coin is produced. Now, if you look very, very closely with magnification, you'll be able to see that this is a D/S mint mark mistake from the US Mint. This small mistake left this seller with a big pocket full of money because they sold it for $32,900. Here's that coin we've been waiting for. This is a 1943 S 1 cent coin that sold for $504,000. This coin was graded by PCGS at a mint state 63 brown. Really quickly, let me show you the difference between a brown, and a red coin. This is a chart that has the differences. Now remember, most of the time, collectors enjoy collecting coins that are closer to the intended mint state condition, which should be red. Back in the day, this is the intended color. What you need to know is that red coins will typically bring more money than brown coins, but that's not always the case. This is a great example of a coin that is worth a lot of money because of the error that it is. This is a coin that was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet. Your 1943 penny should be struck on a zinc-coated steel planchet and not be this color. If you have one, you might have a counterfeit, so get it certified and checked out. We recommend getting the opinion of at least 3 different experts, and trust us, if they're all telling you the same thing, it's a good idea to listen to them because they're probably telling you the truth. Now, if you get 3 different answers, I'd be very skeptical about what's going on, because you could have something that could change your life forever. This coin, once again, sold for $504,000. If you have a friend or family member that might benefit from this video, share the video with them, and we will see you in the next one.